Everyone, this is Jewelyn. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another month of Pot of Fame. I'm in Santa Monica just for 4 days. The only 4 days I am in Santa Monica for the month of August, and I'm basically here to check on the collection and do 2 pop-ups this coming weekend with the shop, which is my only 2 pop-ups for the month of August, and I will be flying out to Africa. By the time this video goes live, I might have maybe made it to Africa, or I might be still in the air on my way to Uganda. But I wanted to hop on here as I am on my way out to have dinner, and I basically have maybe about 10 minutes to sit down in front of the camera and say my intro and outro for today's video. You will see me probably in this outfit and look for the beginning of Thursday's check-in, because I may come back and film the beginning of Thursday's check-in with this look. So if you see me like this on Thursday's video, then you know why. I have a lot of progress in the collection, regardless if I am here or not. Sometimes I feel like a lot of plants do better when you kind of forget about them. Comment down below if you have any plants like that and you can relate. I wanted to sit down and share with you one of my Stapelias, and I'm kind of worried about this plant because it's turning black, which I don't know if that is from sun stress or not being watered enough, but I feel like Stapelias are very easy plants. The rest of my Stapelia collection has 0 problems, but for whatever reason, this particular type, which is not identified, I never have any of my Stapelias identified. It's, even though if it's looking a little rough, and maybe this is the characteristic of the plant, it is producing blooms for me, and these are one of my favorite blooms to make art with. Stapelia blooms are very easy to dry and put into my art. I have one more popping up over here. So I wanted to at least sit in front of the camera to say hello, share with you what I came across as I was watering the collection on my way out of the studio for dinner. I am going to try my best in the next 2 days while I am home in the evenings after the markets. I'm gonna go around the collection and take the camera with me and share with you a few plants that I want to highlight in today's video, because the collection is everywhere in the Santa Monica studio, from the bathroom, out in the front, and in my patio. So with my short limited of time, and I want you guys to be able to have at least one planting with Jewelyn video on a Monday while I'm in Africa and for the rest of the month, I wanted to properly sit down and give you guys an intro. So I hope you guys enjoy whatever I share with you in today's video. I know there's definitely a few plants in the living room that I can't bring here that I will go to share with you, because I'm really proud about the progress collection over the next 2-3 days while I'm home in the evenings after market, and I'll share with you a few plants that I would like to highlight in today's Pot of Fame. It is the next day, so I'm gonna walk around the collection in certain sections and give some updates. I just got home from Irvine pop-up, and I have Rose Bowl tomorrow, and I'm heading to the airport after that for Africa, and I'm doing laundry now. So this is my little opportunity to share with you what is going on and some progress updates. And I know when I did the intro of today's video, I spoke about my begonia being taller than me. So here is the update of that, which is absolutely insane. And apparently it loves living right by the fountain in this shady area where it still gets some sun, but not direct sun. And I have not replanted it. It's still in its nursery planter. So I don't know also if that is also helping it to like not be such a dramatic plant, because I feel like sometimes begonias can be like that for me. But a lot of new growth. And if you look here, this is a fairly new leaf, another new leaf. Probably have to do a little bit of pruning, but yeah, that is a very fun update. See another new leaf here, and then behind is my Peperomia glabella, which is also a good progress update shot of it. Had this plant for a while, and I think in previous Pot of Fames recently I shared about my string of dolphins It's doing really good, but they live here, and as you can see, my tree is always trashing the collection. It's hard not to clean up after the tree. So those are the 3 plants that I want to share in this section. And then this is my philodendron bipennifolium, one of them. As you can see, it is way past its pole. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with the plant, because now, as you see, I may just come back from Africa and start cutting and propagating and making more babies. Like, look at this section. This would be a good cutting here. Right here. So it's just pretty complicated right now, growing past the stake. If I could just maybe get it like this for now. There we go. So that's pretty much the main plants in this section that I want to share. I don't know, but I think I'm definitely going to propagate my bipennifolium because it is, yeah, it's out of control at this point. But I'm just don't want to cut it, but I know I should. And then I'll probably maybe make another plant. Probably I'll share with you in a second what the other one looks like. I have the same plant in my studio that's pretty much just as large as this one. Okay, here's another fun update. This is one of my prized Tradescantias, my Big Bertha. I swear at one point it was struggling. I want to say, considering that I'm not home as much this year, it's doing really good. And as you can see, lots of new growth happening, and it is really one of my most prized Tradescantias. It is so large and chunky and that deep vampy purple. But you know, Tradescantias can be dramatic plants, so I try to not get upset if things start looking a little crazy. But from what I see here, I mean, I'm not gonna get mad. I see a lot of new growth here, so very fun update. And I haven't showed my Big Bertha in a while, so very fun update. My red Congo philodendron, I'm constantly moving this big plant around in my patio because it just gets basically sunburned no matter where I put him because she's so big. So I have her here now on the right side of my patio, and as you can see, it gave me 1 and 2 new leaves, and then we have 1 more popping up here. So hopefully when I'm back from Africa, this one will be unfurled and no problems. But as you can see, the sun really gets it, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to take this leaf off and then it'll give you more new leaves. But I had this plant for so many years, I just feel really bad. So maybe when I'm back from Africa, I'll see what the status of this leaf looks like, and I can always move my mother plant again. So this is a very fun update on one of my plants that I got in one of my recent Las Vegas plant hauls. Take a look at this. This is my silver string of hearts. It's still in the nursery planter. In fact, all of the plants that I got in that haul are all here, and I'm afraid to touch them because I feel like if I put them into planters, it might stress them out and I won't have all of this. Even look at my Peperomia prostata, which was one of the plants that I got from the Las Vegas haul. This is like the 3rd plant of this one to be integrated into the collection. Doing really good. It likes this shaded area here. And then as you see here, my string of arrows also doing really good. So yep, all 4 still doing good. And I'm just gonna let them live here because they like this part of the patio. But as far as for replanting them, I really don't know if I am, because I'm just afraid that it might stress them out. And take a look at the prostata, how good it's doing. I'm really proud. And one more thing that I would like to also share, since we're here, is my silver sword. Take a look at that. I think I recently staked up this plant and it's giving me a new leaf here. And let's check on the baby down here. Yep, also doing really good. Okay, the stars of the show as the sun is setting, so I need to be quick so I can share a few more updates here. The Hoya door. I honestly am blown away by the Hoyas that I have hanging here. So I think in previous videos I might have shown my Crinkle 8, I think under here. Yep, as you can see, there's some blooms that'll produce for me. Hopefully it'll wait for me until I'm back from Africa, but take a look at that. And then I just seen this now as I close the door. I can't believe it. More blooms. So hopefully they'll wait for me. Now, coming back from Las Vegas, I was gone for about 2 weeks. My big Hoya compacta, which I've been sharing a lot lately because it's producing so many blooms for me. Take a look. We'll go through the whole plant because I will harvest these after I film this video and make a reel for my plant Instagram. But I mean, even down to like here, you see some blooms happening here. Look at this. Unbelievable. This is a new section. I got blooms here. I'm so proud of this, by the way. That's definitely a new section of the mother plant. More here. And then it gets better. Take a look at this. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to make earrings. So pretty. I'm a fan. And there's more. Here. Let's take a spin down in this section. Take a look. So proud. And then if you look down here, here and here. Wow, seriously. And these ones just opened for me. So pretty. Comment down below, what do you think about the progress of my compacta and the blooms? So here's another fun one, my watch chain, my chunky one. Take a look at this. Take a look at the progress of this. One of my prized plants. I try to rotate it, but it does collect so much trash from the tree. I'm constantly cleaning up this plant, but obsessed, totally obsessed. I love it. It's crazy looking. It's weird. It's totally my vibe. I love it. So proud. Also, my variegated crocodile aloe. Look at the 2 babies there. Proud mom. And I guess I'll end Pot of Fame with this Ripsalis. Comment down below, what should I do with this? Because as you see, I have it staked up on a chopstick because the way when I got the plant, it was standing up like a tree and I didn't want it to break. So I posted it up with a chopstick, and then now I'm just afraid that if I take the chopstick out, it's going to flop and it may just break off. So comment down below, what do you think I should do? But this is a very good progress update on it. As you can see, like this section right here is all new, and it's just one of those plants where I don't really pay attention to it, and wow, so much fun growth. And I love Ripsalises, so this makes me really happy to share. For today's video, I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me and me taking you to a few plants in the collection. A lot of them are really large. Like one plant I'll share with you for sure is my Begonia. It is now taller than me, which is outrageous to think because I remember getting it and I knew that was my largest Begonia in the collection, but to actually now come home and it's like past me, I'm really blown away. That planter is still a nursery planter, so I don't want to touch that Begonia. I think it's happy as is. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me with another monthly Pot of Fame. I hope you guys enjoy seeing what's going on in the collection. I know for me it's always interesting to open up the gate and see what's going on and if there's any dramatic plants. But definitely I feel like a lot of plants that I did not repot yet is doing really good, and I'll see how they look like when I'm back in September. If if everything goes as planned with the collection, when I come back, I would like to plant them up into another planting with Jewelyn episode into beautiful planters. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads between the main channel and the vlog channel. You get a video each and every day. Aloha from Santa Monica, California. Bye.